Hello and welcome to Working with Microsoft 365 Copilot in PowerPoint. Today we are exploring Microsoft's latest AI assistant, Microsoft 365 Copilot. I'll be focusing on how it integrates with PowerPoint to enhance your workflow using its advanced generative features. Let's dive into PowerPoint and discover what Copilot brings to the table. Here, we are in a brand new PowerPoint presentation. We can access the Copilot from two ways. One is from here, and other way is up in the top right corner of our ribbon. Both ways are the same, with some differences which I will explain you in the video. We will begin by building our presentation and then explore the other available features. For this example, let's say I want to create a presentation about Samsung Galaxy phones. I would enter a prompt like create a presentation on Samsung Galaxy phones and feature projections. From there, Copilot will take over and start generating the content. After a short wait, Copilot generates a complete presentation. However, it's not quite what I had in my mind. So I'll undo that and return to the prompt window to refine my request. This time I'll try something more specific. Uh, I'll, I'll say create a presentation on Samsung Galaxy phones and highlight a few top performers. Once again, Copilot takes a moment to generate the presentation, and this time it includes the top performing Samsung Galaxy phones. It is a solid starting point, but I want to enrich it with more details. Fortunately, Copilot makes that easy. I will select this slide and insert a new slide with topic smartphone trends. Content looks more wordy, so I will select the content of this slide and will make it in bullet points. Now, you may have noticed that throughout using Copilot, it has continually suggested that I use the designer tool to adjust the layouts of the slides. This gives me more options when choosing the layout for the slide that I am working on. The cool thing about this is that if I go into the design tab and choose a different design for my presentation, Copilot will recognize that and use the current design I selected when creating its content. Before going further, I would like to explain each of the options available in PowerPoint. So let's start. Create a new presentation. This option allows you to create from scratch using a prompt. Create a new presentation with file. This option lets you to build a presentation based on an existing file, such as Word document, PDF, text file, Excel file. Add a slide. This feature is used when you want to insert a specific slide into your presentation. It's ideal for adding a slide about a particular point or a detail. Add a topic. This feature is used when you are structuring or expanding your presentation. It's ideal for creating a new section or theme within your presentation. And if I click on Ask Copilot, then guys, it will launch the Copilot which we are seeing in the ribbon. Now, as it has launched, let me tell you a bit about these features as well. Prompt Coach. It helps us craft effective, well-structured prompt for Copilot. Its capabilities are guiding users through prompt creation and refinement. Idea Coach. It facilitates brainstorming and creative planning. It helps organize and improve brainstorming sessions. Visual Creator. It generates images using natural language prompts. It helps in converting ideas into visuals. Writing Coach is for enhancement of writing quality and tone. It helps in adjustment of tone, like formal to casual or casual to formal. Get agents. With this, you can access agents which are created using Copilot Studio. I have already posted a video for creating agents from Copilot Studio. You may check from the I button at the top. Clicking on the Copilot will take you back to the main menu. Now, if you click on the plus sign, you get further options like attach a file. Uh, you can attach a file, and based on that information, you can generate presentation. Add an image option. So this guys, I'll tell you that this is a very significant feature, and this can read your photo and can extract text from photo. Yes, I've tried that, and you also try that. I will recommend this. Ask an agent will redirect you to take assistance from idea coach, writing coach, and visual creator, uh, and okay, so manage content preferences will help you to manage if you want the responses from public websites or not. Speak with the Copilot. Once presentation is prepared, you can speak with Copilot and get information you want. Microphone paused. This will let you to provide the instructions to Copilot verbally in natural language, and you do not have to type. So one challenge in demonstrating Copilot's feature is its vast range of capabilities. Far too many to cover all at once. And because generative AI adapts to individual needs, user generally comes up with unique use cases. This makes it tricky to predict which prompt will help achieve specific outcomes. And for those situations, earlier there used to be a option of Copilot Lab, but there is no longer a distinct Copilot Lab section in PowerPoint as of mid 2025. Features previously housed under Copilot Lab, such as prompt template and guided suggestions, have been integrated directly into the Copilot pane, which I have shown you just now. Now let's move on to one of my favorite Copilot feature in PowerPoint, which is creating a new presentation from an existing file. I'll close the current presentation and open a fresh one to begin. When I launch Copilot again, I see familiar options, but this time I'll select create a presentation from a file. Just like in Microsoft Word, I can choose a document I want to make a presentation for by choosing from the suggested documents or typing the name of the document. So I will find the coffee benefits document and click on that, and Copilot will begin drafting a presentation for me based on that information within that document. You will notice Copilot begins generating an outline, and within a few moments, the full presentation is ready. As I scroll through the slides, I can see a range of content about coffee benefits, including a clearly defined agenda for the presentation. This is truly magic. I can easily experiment with the different design templates. As I do, the entire presentation updates automatically, making making customization effortless. Upon reviewing this PowerPoint presentation, I noticed that it lacks any references to tea as the primary rival to coffee, which is understandable given that this detail was not included in our source document. To address this, I'll identify the appropriate location to insert a new slide. I think this spot appears to be suitable fit. And then issue a prompt. Add a slide about tea and biggest rival of coffee. Within moments, the new slide will be generated and we will have a full flexibility to refine and customize it as needed. Obviously, since this slide was created without any reference, the information on here will need to be adjusted, but this done a good job of showcasing the capabilities of COPILOT. Now COPILOT will help us to organize the presentation. So we will go to the prompt and I'll write organize this presentation. At this point, presentation is looking pretty good. COPILOT actually tells us exactly what is going to do with the presentation. Now it's your call to allow the changes or discard them. Let's allow them. Now that the presentation is all set and organized, let's try to add animation to the slides. Let's check if COPILOT is capable of or not. Last thing I want to show you is how COPILOT can summarize the information. This feature can be specifically useful when you are looking through a large deck and need to pick out important information. But just to showcase it, I will have COPILOT summarize this deck. Guys, these are the basics of COPILOT within PowerPoint. There are so much functionality that it's nearly impossible to cover it all. So I highly suggest getting in there and messing around with it yourself to get a better idea. Thank you for watching and have a great one. Bye bye.